Set him up on TV now. I'm the motherfucking boss. Ain't believe me now. To the motherfucking top. 40 on my wrist. Diamonds all over my clock. Take my shot.
Well, it's been a little bit, fella, since I hopped on the YouTube here. So I bought another truck. As you can probably tell from the title of this video. I ended up putting my 19 away in storage for the winter months. It's probably gonna be year round. But I wanted a tow pig for towing this thing around to shows and stuff. I'd probably get to a lot more without driving that thing now, which you guys on YouTube haven't seen. So I need to get to my buddy's shop and get a video on that, so you guys can see what all. It's pretty obnoxious now. It's on 26/16s. It's lifted. It's got spacers. It's it looks good to me, but some people might not like it. But it's really wide and it's not as fun to drive, if that makes sense. So I picked up another steel body, as I'm sure you'll see. I haven't really done anything to it yet. I want to kind of capture this whole build on YouTube. I kind of slammed my Luminity together and didn't really video anything for you guys. So I want to show you guys kind of how I build a truck, because I know a lot of you guys like how I do it, and I have sort of built my following on that. But so far, I hit a speed bump and some stuff fell off, if that makes sense. So I'll put a clip in. I'll just put that in right now. Just doing that.
Switch, yeah, it's my time to pop. Hey, look, we are not those type of people. We not. What's losing touch of what's illegal. Been at my spot for way too long. Let's fly out, call your people, let's go out and blow some song. Middle of the road, nobody know my name, no.
Tinted it and got it detailed. That's literally it. So for my tint setups on all of my trucks, I run 15 on the windshield, 5 on the fronts, then my Luminity has 5 on the moonroof. This truck, as you can see, does not have a sunroof or a moonroof. And then 5 over the factory 20 on the back windows. So 5 on the fronts, 20, and then plus the 5 I add, 20 is the factory tint. Same with the back ones back there. So that's what I always do for tint setups. But for this truck right now, I have tons of parts. It is an auction truck. It does have higher mileage. It's a 14 with 250, and it's a Lariat. So there's going to be some small stuff I have to do, which by the time you see this video, it'll probably be before I go do it. But I'm going to do it Saturday. I don't even know. It's like the first Saturday in March, maybe. But it needs cab mounts. They're shot. It needs a steering stabilizer. It just needs some small stuff in the front end. It still drives fine, but I like to kind of make sure stuff's perfect mechanically. But other than that, when the stuff fell off, when I hit a pothole, somehow a 100 horse single file got put on here and trans tune. So it's running good, shifting good. It shifts great, runs great. I mean, it's nowhere near as peppy as my 19 is, but this is one of the older trucks, so it's not capable of near as much power from a factory perspective. Stuff I have to do for this thing, parts to add. I have a cow hood. I gotta pick that up probably this weekend. It's just a bunch of little stuff that I guess people kind of overlook. It's got a bullet antenna, a 2-wheel drive valance I'm putting on it. I'm putting an 1.5 inch level on the front of it just so it sits perfectly flush with the rear. Because this one, like my 19 has a 4-inch block, this one's got like a 2-inch block, which obviously I changed it up on my Luminity, but I usually always run a 3-inch level on the steel bodies because it'll sit a little bit more up in the front, like a 1/2 inch, nothing crazy. But on this truck, it's a little different. So I have a 3-inch, but I'm just gonna end up selling that somewhere. I ordered an 1.5 inch last night. I was kind of thinking about it more. This truck's just gonna stay level on 24/12, probably street tires, just because I want it to be, more practical. I'm trying to think what else. I have it dropped. It gets dropped off at Paint Match March 17th. So it's getting. You can. I'll put the other clips in the front. It's getting both bumpers painted. Fog light bezels painted. The grill surrounds getting painted. Mirrors are getting painted. Taillight bezel. All the Ford emblems. The F-250 badges. I have ABS rain guards going on it. They're getting paint matched. I think I'm gonna do a one of the Peterbilt drop visors, but it's obviously it's a pickup truck. So one of the drop visor kits, I'm gonna get that painted and put on probably. The cowl head's gonna get painted. It's just got a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. I wanted to try and do like a budget build on this, but like for example, I did do just a rough country dual steering stabilizer kit. I'm not gonna put the $2,000 PMF one I have on my Lumi Duty on here, just because it's, first off, it's gonna be a level truck, so it's not gonna be like everybody's looking at this. So this one's just to tow it. I mean, it's still gonna be a clean. For me, it's not my daily, but it's gonna be a clean truck. I'll probably end up daily driving this one, just because I don't know, they're fun to have. And then probably do some. I already said 2412s. I'm trying to think what else, but I might. I'm gonna do the budget thing, so I'm not gonna extend stuff off the powder coat. I'll probably just end up spray painting, just to show you guys you can still make things look good, but you just got to do them right. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll put a clip in of the mileage and stuff. But it was an auction truck. I just got it needs some stuff, but it's rust free too. It came out of North Carolina. I forgot to mention that. I'm in PA, so finding rust free stuff up here is very difficult, especially for being, this truck's 11 years old now. So very difficult to find rust free stuff up here. So I have a friend who has an auction license, so she ended up getting this one for me. So it worked out good. Just trying to think what else. It's got a factory gooseneck in it already, so I'm not going to do anything with that. But it should be a fun little daily truck, fun little tow truck. I'm not going to do anything motor-wise to it, really. When I hit a speed bump, the EGR just somehow unplugged itself. Not deleting it, or not removing that. If you put that like that, it's just going to stay factory. But if you have a 6.7 that's for off-road use only, you know that the EGR bolts like to strip off sometimes. And with this having 250 on it, I'm not going to mess with that, just because I know how it'll go. But I'm excited for this one. But I'm gonna try and document everything. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but I want to try and get more active on YouTube this year. I have some hats coming. I'm changing the name of this channel. You'll probably see, and I'll have a new logo. I have merchandise that's done, so I can. If you guys are interested in shirts or hats, or I'm gonna do koozies and stickers. If you guys are interested in anything like that, let me know. I'm getting a tent made, so for some meets this year, I'll have a tent set up, and hopefully I'll have some merchandise there. If you guys are local and you come to anything, I know the big shows I'm going to this year, Atlantic City, and that's one of the bigger ones. The Carlisle is another bigger one, but some of the smaller ones, I'm going to Mason-Dixon. I think it's Dragway. I think that's March 29th. That's in right below Hagerstown, Maryland. So it's only like 2 hours for me. Hopefully this truck it'll be done fully paint matched, and it'll be leveled. It's not gonna, I don't know if it'll have wheels on it by then, just because I'm not trying to rush it around. But it'll have a cowl hood on it. It'll be a paint matched tow pig. It'll look pretty good. And then I'll have a gooseneck with my Lumi Duty behind it. So I'll be there for that one. I think the Buck Motorsports by me has an event. I think it's May 3rd. I'll always be at the diesel events at the Buck. It's 5 minutes from me. So I'll be there. I don't know if I'll have a gooseneck here. I'll probably just have somebody drive this truck down, or my Lumi Duty. So I'll be there for that one. Atlantic City's in June. Carlisle's in August. And then the Buck events will kind of spread in there. I want to try and go to my buddy Ghost Media and Hollywood Mason's show. That's in, I think that's May. Beginning of May, maybe. That might be the weekend of the Buck, so I might have to change something around there. But, yeah, I want to try and hit more shows this year and get a little more active on my social medias, just because I feel like you know, some of you guys like it and stuff. So, I mean, it's just kind of hard for me. If you know what I do for work, you know, I get called out a lot. I'm always working and stuff. So, I just got to try and hold myself more accountable if I want this stuff to grow and do well, if you know what I mean. But, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and you guys mean a lot to me. If you have any other kind of ideas or what you want to see me do more, just let me know, please, because I could use the help. But thank you, and I appreciate it. I'll probably have another video, I don't know, maybe next week of stuff I do this weekend of this thing. I want to try and document it more. But thank you.
It's okay, I'm just soaking in the life